Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's TD Angelique here. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Welcome to the family. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can always get the notification when I post a video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. So today's video is pretty much going to be about organic versus regular feminine products, pads and tampons to be specific. A couple weeks ago I posted a status on my Facebook and I pretty much said that I was going to try to make the switch to organic products for the most part, mainly regarding feminine products, only because with being a woman you have to be careful about what you're using, because obviously your pH balance can be thrown off and so many things can come from using the wrong products. Long story short, disclaimer, I am not an OBGYN and I am not an expert. However, I did do some research before I did this video and I have been using a couple different organic feminine products. So with that being said, I'm pretty much going to go over the ingredients that are in regular and organic feminine products for the most part. And then I'm going to talk about some pros and cons. Then I'm going to show you guys some of the packaging. I'm going to tell you, about my experiences with the products that I have used this far. If you have used other organic tampons or pads or anything like that, you can leave the comments down below and then let me know how you like them. I do plan on trying other ones as well, but so far I have found one that's very promising, so that's why I continue to use it. So first and foremost, we do have to discuss TSS. So I don't know if everybody knows what TSS is. It's pretty much just toxic shock syndrome. However, you do not get toxic shock syndrome from using regular tampons. So basically what I'm saying is you can get TSS pretty much from using either or pretty much. TSS just basically comes from someone leaving their tampon in for entirely too long. It pretty much collects bacteria, and that's pretty much what causes TSS. Each year it affects about 1 in 100,000 women. TSS does. 1 in 100,000 women. So I actually had a recent visit to my OBGYN not too long ago, and I did tell her that I had switched from regular tampons and pads to organic tampons and pads, and she said, well, I don't really think that's going to make a difference. And she's the expert, sure, that's what she said. However, I'm the type of person who's very paranoid about stuff that's happening in 2019, because it's just, we're finding out so much stuff, like even when it comes down to our food. Like, I feel like that's why people going plant-based and vegetarian and vegan and stuff like that is so popular, because it's 2019 and we're finding out all these bad things about everything that we've eaten all our lives. So honestly, I just did it just to be safe. But according to my OBGYN, it doesn't really make a difference, but I'm just here to tell you what I've experienced. The ingredients that are in a regular tampon, the first one is rayon. Now excuse me if I'm not saying all of these words right. I am not a human dictionary. Okay, so rayon, it is a highly absorbent synthetic ingredient that is commonly associated with the increase of the likelihood of TSS. Now it says it's associated with the increase of the likelihood. However, like I said, you can get TSS regardless of whether it's with a regular tampon or even if it's with a organic tampon, because if you're leaving it in too long story short, you can get TSS. So change a tampon. For one, that's disgusting to leave a tampon or a pad on for entirely too long. Yeah, just change the tampon. Dioxin, I think that's how you say it, is a chemical that is a result of a chemical process. So that's also something that is included in regular tampons. Regular tampons also include non-organic cotton. So that's pretty much one of the big differences between organic and non-organic. The cotton that's used in a regular tampon is obviously not organic. They also include fragrances, which is obviously not natural. And they include chlorine and BPA. Now, BPA is used to manufacture plastic. So if you ever seen bottles, like plastic bottles or something, and it says BPA free, it's pretty much toxins that's not included in the bottle of water or whatever you're drinking. It's not in that plastic BPA bottles. I don't know if you guys ever paid attention to it, but I know I have, and I really didn't know what BPA was until I really researched it. So organic tampons, they're really made of fragrance-free cotton and organic cotton. But with that being said, since it's not chemically processed, obviously there's going to be a couple differences, and that's what I'm going to get into next. So one thing that I've noticed with organic tampons, well, one specific brand of organic tampons, is that the absorbency is really not that great. And if you're anything like me and you have a heavy period, you're going to want something that has high absorbency, and that is the reason why regular tampons work so well, because they're constructed to be absorbent and they have chemicals in them to make sure that it's absorbent. I'm going to show you guys the products that I have been using and that I have tried so far. I know I've been talking a lot about tampons because I am one of those women who have a very heavy period, so I have to use either a panty liner and a tampon or a pad and a tampon, whatever. But I basically need all the works because I can't just use one. It just doesn't work like that for me. If you're one of those people, God bless your soul, but I'm not. It's pretty much the same thing with the pads. The pads that I've used, they're not really that absorbent, but if I'm wearing a tampon with the pad, I'll be okay. It's not that deep because it's not as much on the pad, so I don't really have to worry about it being absorbent. The first thing that I have been using for the last couple months this is L. I hope you guys can see it. So this is L. These are the pads that I have been using, and on the package it says chlorine-free ultra-thin pads in the center, and then it says no synthetic pesticides, dyes, or fragrances. But at the bottom here it says super. Now, if you're a person who does not wear tampons, I honestly would not recommend just wearing these because even though it says super, since it is organic, the absorbency is not that great. It's kind of like with a regular pad, how they have, obviously it's manufactured and chemically made to, you know, be absorbent, for it all to like kind of absorb into the pad and then dry up in a sense. These aren't, so to speak, like that. They are very thin and they're very compact. They really are. So I mean, when you want to put them in your purse and everything, they're very easy to slip in. However, the absorbency is not the greatest. So if you don't wear tampons, you'll be changing these all the time if you have a heavy period. I don't know what it's like to not have a heavy period really, so I can't really tell you how they are, but they will probably work for you because if you don't have a heavy period, you don't really have to worry about, you know, absorbency. This is pretty much what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is pretty much what it looks like. These, I always use the ones with the wings because they're more protective for me. But yeah, so they're really thin. That has been really my experience with it. I just really realized that I would never be able to wear these by themselves. I really like the packaging because first of all, you get about, there's 42 pads in here for one. And this entire pack was only about $5.99 from Target. This is what it looks like. So they have a resealable thing on them. So when you're finished, you can just close them up and reseal them. So obviously, since it's organic, you probably want to keep these a little bit fresh. So that's one thing that I really do like about these, is that first of all, they're a lot cheaper than regular pads for one, because surprisingly a lot of organic things are way more expensive than, you know, things that are chemically processed nowadays. So yeah, the packaging is one thing that I really like. So honestly, prior to using these, I would use always panty liners, and I'll insert a picture of the ones that I used to use here. And I also used to use Kotex Super Plus tampon, and I'll insert a picture of that here. So those are the products that I used to use together, and since they were chemically processed, the Kotex tampons were very absorbent. Like, I literally didn't have to worry about leakage or anything like that. But yeah, so this brand right here of pads is This Is L. These are the ones that I have been using. So I did try the This Is L tampons as well. This is the tampon case, and I really do like the packaging because it's very, I'd say it's very fashionable if you ask me. It comes with like a steel top right here. So then what you do, you just take it off. And then when you first buy the package, they're like sitting vertically in the package, like around. Obviously I've used plenty of them, so they're not like that anymore. And it also comes with like this little pamphlet in the inside. I don't even know what this pamphlet says. I wonder if I should have read this before I used it. Well, I didn't, but let's see what it says here. So it just basically says how to use it. Wash your hands, unwrap the tampon, get comfortable, try sitting on the toilet with your Okay, well, I'm not going to get into that. Sorry to the men if you're watching this, but y'all are grown. Y'all it shouldn't even be a problem. It also tells you how to remove it, how to dispose of it. It says do not flush. These ones are the super tampons. Okay, when I buy tampons and stuff like that, I only use use Super or Super Plus. I do not use regular. I don't use light. Whatever it is, I've never used them. I never could. These ones, I'm really gonna open this for you guys because this is something that you need to see if you are looking to invest in organic tampons and pads and stuff like that. So this is what it looks like, just like that. Now, one thing that I don't like about these, well, there's a couple things I don't like about these ones. This is L tampons is a no-no for me, and I want to say this pack of tampons, there's 30 tampons in here. I want to say this was also like $5.99 or $6.99. It's very inexpensive, very, very affordable. Regular tampons and pads can be kind of expensive depending on the ones that you use. These applicators are also organic, so they're very flimsy. If you pay attention to the applicators to a regular tampon, they're very durable. They're very sturdy. However, these ones, I noticed that they kind of get stuck. So you go to push it out like that, but it doesn't come all the way out. Like, it's kind of weird. And another thing about these ones specifically, that this is L tampons, is that not only do they not, well, they don't have good absorbency. So they absorb, you know, well, they get full really quick, so to speak. They don't have like a expander. Like, you know how a lot of Tampax commercials will show you how they expand and how they move with you so it's more comfortable? Yeah, these aren't like that. These can be very uncomfortable. You also have to literally change. I feel like I was changing them like every 15 minutes. Now, I know you got to change them often, but you shouldn't have to be changing them like every 15 minutes. And that's how I felt with these ones. They don't really have a comfortable shape. Like, they kind of just, and once again, guys, I'm doing this and I'm opening these in front of you because I want you to see what I've experienced without having to watch me experience it, if you get what I'm saying. This is life, so please don't be freaked out, guys. It's kind of weird to see, but this is kind of like the shape of them. Like, it's a little different like when you use the applicator, because I just used my hands just now, but it's really weird. Like, they don't really have a shape and it's very uncomfortable. So the only reason I still have them is because I paid money for it. Even though they weren't that expensive, I'm still going to use these. That's that for This Is L. And all these products can be found at Target. This is where I have bought all of mine. I actually went into Walmart and I did not see any type of organic feminine products. As weird as that sounds, because Walmart usually has everything. Well, never mind. Walmart don't have everything, clearly. If you want to try organic feminine products, I would suggest going to Target because they have plenty of brands of them. Like, they don't just have This Is L. They don't just have one brand. They have plenty of them. The next one that I really have liked this far is called Cora. Now, this is what this packaging looks like. Okay, now I did get a small box because I didn't want to get a large box like I did with these and then be disappointed like I was. I got a box of 16 and these ones are Super Plus. So on the outside of the box it tells you you know, what type of absorbency level that it is outside of the box. So these ones are called Cora and they're 100% organic cotton. So I think these ones are also supporting like children in need and stuff like that every time you purchase a box. So that's another good thing if you believe in like giving money to charity and stuff like that. You need these, so you have to buy these if you use them. So you need feminine products, period. So period, no pun intended. Anyway, so it says 100% organic cotton, pure cotton, nothing else, because what you put in your bodies matter. That's exactly what my point was and why I switched from regular to organic anyway. It has a leak-proof design and comfortability expands to fit your body so you stay leak-free. Boom. That was a thing that made me buy this because I'm like, these other This Is L ones do not expand at all. So I'm like, I need something that's going to literally expand and move with my body because I can't, it feels just like, I don't know. So in this one also has a compact applicator. However, the applicator is still the same. This is the packaging for Cora. Sorry, y'all, my nails so long I can't even see. So this is the package for for Cora. And like I said, this one is a Super Plus one. And the packaging feels really like, it feels like vinyl. It doesn't even feel like paper. Not that it matters to you guys, but I don't know. The applicator is pretty much the same thing. Literally the same thing. This one, when it absorbs, it expands. So that makes all the comfortability better. It makes it 10 times better because it feels more natural. Like, instead of the other one where it has like this weird shape, and it doesn't expand when it absorbs. Like, it's really weird. So this one reminds me of the Always tampons that does not come with the applicators. If you know what I'm talking about, I'll probably insert a picture of the ones that I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's like more rounded when you push it up, but this is more comfortable because when you put it in, it has better absorbency than the other ones, and therefore it feels a lot more comfortable. So that was really my favorite thing about these ones, and these are really the ones that I have been using for the last couple weeks. I had the This Is L ones for a while, but then I'm like, man, Target have some other options, so I'm gonna explore other options, because I'm like, This Is L ones is really just not it. Like, it's not it. They have plenty of other brands. So you have This Is L, you have Cora, you have some from OB. They claim that they made an organic line. OB is like the OG tampons of the OGs, like seriously. Pure. They have so many different ones, and also these places also have online stores. So if you really just wanted to go try like a sample, you could also go online and order some as well if your Target doesn't have them, or whatever the case is. I have not tried any other brand of the pads yet. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this video, I am going to experiment, but I'm one person and I only get a menstrual cycle once a month, so I can't try too many things at one time. So I am going to try some other versions of pads. I'll probably try the Cora pads next in combination with these. But if you guys have tried any other organic tampons or pads, just leave comments down below. I really just wanted to make this video because I was having this conversation with other people as well, and they were also looking into buying some organic feminine products. So honestly guys, I would say try these ones, the Cora ones, first. And I mean, if you use tampons in combination with pads, I would say that these are okay. However, if you're only a pads person and you have a heavy flow, I do not think that this is the option for you. I will do more trial and errors with other ones, and I will come back and let you guys know these ain't it. If you just use pads, these are not it. Trust me. Don't even waste your time. Just stick with your regular ones, or try to find other brands of organic ones, but don't wear these by themselves. You will be upset, I promise you. That's really all I have for this video. I really just wanted to do this really quick because we had this conversation, like I said. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, leave comments below. That's pretty much it, and I will see you guys in my next video.